Dr. Ricky L. Jones, Professor and Chair, Department of Pan-African Studies, University of Louisville. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm the son of a 15-year-old mother who got pregnant the first time she had sex by a 34-year-old man. And obviously, if you're 15, you're not really ready to be a parent. And so my grandmother, who was born in 1933 in rural Georgia, raised me in the housing projects of Atlanta on a housekeeper's salary. In 7th grade, one of my classmates, a kid named Daniel Mitchell, I still remember him, who was a very good friend and also was very, very smart. Our teachers, two black women, called my grandmother and his mother up, and they came to the school as we were getting ready to graduate that year and said, these boys can't go to Carver or Price, which were the high schools in our housing project. They were like, they can't go to Carver or Price. We got to send them somewhere else. My grandmother never gone to school, so she trusted my teacher. And so these women literally sat there and concocted a scheme to send myself and Daniel Mitchell to better high schools in Atlanta. I participated in athletics, I had good grades, a lot of extracurriculars. I was recruited to the Naval Academy. And I didn't know anything about school. I didn't understand at the time that if I could get into the Naval Academy, I could get scholarships to Ivies and anything else. I just didn't understand the pecking order. Who I was as a young black man was totally at odds with the Naval Academy, totally at odds with the military, totally at odds with this idea of following the last order given. And it was an environment that I saw as destructive. The honor code there said, I will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. The Carver Holmes came out of me. I lied, I cheated, I stole, and I hung out with those who did. That's what I did. But you can't live that life in that type of restrictive environment and not get in trouble. So eventually, I had to go. But there was a lieutenant there who knew some folk at Morehouse College and advised me to go over to Morehouse, talk to his contact there, try to get into school there, because there was a little known rule. You can't be sent anywhere if you're enrolled in school. And so I went over to Morehouse, and I remember telling my grandmother, I'd been advised I had to go talk to the provost, a guy named Sterling Hudson at the time, and it was his decision as to whether or not I was going to get in. And I remember walking into his office and him standing up and said, so you're the young man that caused all that trouble at the Naval Academy. And I was like, man, this is a wrap. But I couldn't lie to him. One thing my grandmother told me, she said, go over there and just tell him the truth. And I said, yes, sir, I am. And the man put his hand out. He said, son, I don't know any self-respecting black man who could be in a place like that and not cause trouble. Welcome to Morehouse. Welcome home. And that changed my life. So Morehouse saved my life. And when I got to Morehouse, I never lied. I never cheated. I never stole anything. And I'm very thankful to Sterling Hudson. I'm thankful to Morehouse College. And I've always said, when every black parent drops his or her children off at the gates of the University of Louisville, those children should become our children.
All right.
We should fight for those children just like we will fight for the children that are our own blood.
Agree, disagree. This idea of culture as being the most important crisis in Black America, what do you all think about that?
Why do we need Pan-African Studies? Why do we need Black Studies? It's very simple, especially at this level, because we see time and again in school systems all over this country. We see in political systems all over this country. We see in social systems all over this country. Black people either being misrepresented, ignored, or demonized. And so what Black Studies does, it rewrites the script. It doesn't change history. It gives a more accurate portrayal of history. As I tell my students, it's not my job to make you think like me, but it is my job to consistently make you think. And all of this is about constructing a different world. All of this is about creating space for our children to enter into with more dignity, more confidence, more humanity.